Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. In today's episode we're going to go into a little bit more detail over the fitment of our new 18-inch Lucari wheels, and I'm going to show you how you can get the all-important centre cap with a genuine Land Rover badge on there. So stay tuned. Well, you can't say the Disco's not good at loading stuff. So we've got our 5 new tyres and our Lucari rims are turned up today. So I've come down to the tyre shop just to get these all put together, and when our new calipers are on and discs, we'll do a full fitment and it should look very different. Today is the day we're going to be putting our new wheels on the Defender. I say all of the wheels, we're going to put one wheel on just to see what it looks like. So a couple of things about these Lucari wheels. They're the XTR1 I think they're called. If I've got that wrong, I'll put it on the screen now. They're a nice sort of 5/10 stroke alloy. I think they're really classic looking. They sort of look a little bit similar to the Boost, but they've got a much more modern touch. They're an 18, so obviously it's going to look different. There's going to be more space around here, so that's why it's all going to be clean and fresh. The only thing is the offset is very different. So I'll put on the screen here what the offset is on these wheels, but it is a lot less than these. Plus these are a 7 and our Lucari wheels are an 8-inch, an 8J, so they're a lot wider, but the offset should sit them about the same as this. Now I'm going to put them on with our wheel spacers to see how they look. If they stick out too far, we'll try without the wheel spacers and get a feel of what it looks like. And here we are. So all hail the new rims. Now we've got them wrapped in Discoverer 83 Sports. Now these are Sport 2. I wanted something that was more road biased than previously, and the trouble is when you're going for an 18 this big, it's quite difficult to get a more of a road biased tyre, so unless you're looking at stratospheric prices. So this for me seemed like a really good compromise, because who's to say this Defender's going to be always on the road? We did plan on it being on the road 75–80% of the time, but for that few little times when you might go off piste, these should be a great tyre. These are 265/65 R18s. They give a very similar, they're a little bit bigger in diameter than the 16s I had on there before. So we've got Mantec wheel spacers on the truck at the moment, so they're a 30mm spacer. They're going to kick the wheel out quite a lot. And if you saw the previous video I did on these where we fitted them to the Boost wheels, you'll remember that we had to sort of like interference fit, push them into the rim. This might be the same, so I'm going to try this first. Okay, they go on easily, plenty of room. So that should go on nice and easy. We've got some black nuts to go on. Now these are fairly inexpensive, to be honest. So if you've got wheel nuts that are proving to be a bit tricky to come off, if they're swollen, these are about £2.50 each. They're a lot cheaper if you buy them in quantity. So there's no reason why you shouldn't go ahead and have a go with these. Right, so. Oh, they're sticking out a bit. You can see that already. At the moment we've just got plain black centre caps. Now I think these are too wide. You can see there, look. They are kicking out way too much. Sadly, we're going to have to lose our spacers, I think. Right then, so we've got the spacer off. Oh, I think they're sitting perfect now. Much better. I think the wheel spacers are a really, really good addition to a 7J rim, because look at the difference. So that is the standard Lucari wheel. I'm sorry I've got a bit of stuff in the way there, but you can just see where it sits there. This is a 7J with a spacer, look, and they're just level. So they're kicking out more than they were when they had the spacers on just on their own, and I think that is plenty. Anybody want to be on camera? Do we do a badge that will go on there in black, or one of those, a proper Land Rover one in black?
We do not.
If you are interested, when you are ringing up LR Parts and you've got a technical inquiry, These are the guys who've got no idea what you're talking about. These are the guys that will help you, especially this one that's hiding. Now, Jez, I know you're a busy man, so I'm not going to put pressure on you now, but could I leave it with you as a little project?
Yeah, of course you can.
I know you won't have any time to do that, but it's just to see if we can come up with something. And what he's come up with are these. So this is the part number, and I'll put it on the screen as well. And inside here is a genuine Land Rover centre cap. Now, these are not cheap by any stretch. I think they're about 13, 14 quid each. Now, unfortunately, they don't quite fit. So if you try and fit one of these onto your rim, you're going to end up having something looking like this. So this was one I tried and it broke. So you can't actually fit that. But if you're going to be buying centre caps anyway, does it really matter how you go about getting the solution you want? Because at the end of the day, what I did do is actually run a knife underneath the existing piece there. I just ran a knife to break the seal, so they're glued inlet with a bit of RTV or whatever. So just going to get a tiny little bit of super glue there, and I'm going to run some around this foam gasket. And I think that will be enough to get it to stick. Obviously, it doesn't matter where you put it, as long as it's in the middle. There we go. So yes, we have wasted part of our purchase, but you have now got a genuine Land Rover badge on your Lucari centre cap, and I think that is a good solution. Well, that seems like a fitting end for this video, and you'll see just how good these wheels are looking. I think they look better every time I see them. And in the next episode, which is going to come out Thursday or Friday this week, you'll see behind my head, I've actually cut out the window holes for the full conversion into the station wagon. So that was a big project, and we've done it in sort of symmetry with the interior trim to make sure that everything fits perfectly. And there's some tricks that I can show you, and I'll go into detail about how that's done. So that is the next episode that comes out on Thursday, Friday, end of this week. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Please do subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.